Hello everyone. I just came back the other day from a counseling session where I met a lady who said to me that she had taken a sabbatical to take care of her kids, and now both her kids were grown up and she wanted to get back into a job. But something was stopping her. My name is Shalini Gamre and I conduct behavioral programs for corporates and students. This particular counseling left me thinking about all those women who would be feeling the same way as this lady who I met. I'm sure in their minds they want to go out there and explore and really build a career for themselves like they once had. But there are all of these confusions and nervousness within themselves that don't allow them to take a decision. When I asked this lady, so what was stopping her? She gave me a list of things that were stopping her. 3 out of those I picked to share with you today. The first thing she said to me was, things would have changed out there. Of course. Everything changes every minute. If things are not changing, then it is something to be worried about. Nothing remains the same. The kids that you once left your career for will also grow up and change over time. Change is inevitable, but it is good that you know that things would have changed there, which means that when you enter your first job after a long sabbatical, you will not go in with the ego and attitude of having a career before you became a mother, but you will go with the openness of learning how things have changed. What is it that you should do and learn to adapt to the changing situation? What are the new processes? Who are the new people? How do they think? There is so much to explore out there. You will go with the mind to adjust, adapt, and learn. Trust me, that is the best way to be. Once you have taken your first few steps and you're out there in a job again, your experience of how things were done before will help you to learn faster, and your ability to be patient, which happened during this period of sabbatical, will enable you to survive through the downtimes that you face. Yes, things have changed and things will continue to change in whichever world you step in or out of. The second thing she said to me was, I don't feel confident. I feel nervous and scared. Now I completely understand where that feeling comes from. However, I want to take you back in time to when you had started with your career. When you decided that you wanted to be in a job and you wanted to be successful, you wanted to earn your own money. It didn't just happen like that now, did it? You had to go through your first, second, third round of interviews, meet up with some really scary people. You had to work with some difficult colleagues. But from one job to another, from one year to another, from one task to another, you just became more and more confident over time. Now, for sure, you're not going to become confident by telling yourself, I'm nervous and scared, but you'll definitely begin to become confident when you step out there and get yourself into those situations that scare you the most. Over a period of just a few months, you will know how familiar all this really is to you. You will laugh at the way you felt before you could step into a job again. A lot would have changed. But trust me, there are a few things that still remain the same. You will find your familiar grounds, and from one day to another, you will become more confident over time. What if I'm not accepted? She said. From the time I started my career till today, I have consistently been working. But even today, I sometimes find people who disagree with me, who dislike me, who don't accept. That's the way life is. Not everyone is going to like you and love you and pamper you all the time. Sometimes you are going to meet people who disagree with you, and that's okay. The key is to live each day with the people who like you, appreciate you, empower you, and are happy that you are happy. See, for the people who don't like you, no matter what you do and how well you do it, they will still find a way to dislike you. So you can't always make every person happy. You need to appreciate and thank the people who like you and want to see you happy and successful. So when you get your first job in an organization of around 50 people, 25 of them may not like you. But the 25 of them who do like you are the people you must continue to go to that job for. I assure you, the minute you step out of your comfort zone, which you have created over this period of sabbatical, you will meet challenges, difficult days, difficult people. But it's still not the first time. You have met difficult days, difficult people, challenges even during your sabbatical and way before that, even in your career. You dealt with it, you moved on. You already proved in the past that you were a great employee and you did well to fend for yourself. Then you proved that you were a great mother and a homemaker, and you have grown children that today are standing on their own feet. So trust me, you have all the skills that are needed. So these things that you say to yourself still, you have to evaluate if they are real fears or are they just excuses. Because if they are excuses, then over this period of sabbatical, you have gotten into a habit which never would allow you to have a career in the past, and it will not allow you to have a career even in the future. It would not even enable you to be a good parent. This habit will only keep you unhappy and scared all the time. So all I think you need to go out there and build a career for yourself before you took that sabbatical is a need or a want to really do it, and a little empowerment and encouragement from your people. If you have these, then just go for it. Within a few months, you would have set yourself, you would be confident, you would be accepted, you will fit in, and you will be happy again. You will find for yourself a whole new life. And trust me, even your kids will look up to the spark that their mom still has, the will to still make it happen for herself. And they will learn a lot from just that. So for all those women who have been successful professionals and then successful mothers and now are heading towards being successful leaders, I wish you all the very best. I hope this video empowers you and helps you take those first steps that are needed to take if you really want to build a career for yourself all over again. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you like the content of my videos. I want to thank all of you for all the love and appreciation I have received from you through your calls, your emails, your comments, and I wish and hope to keep this connection going and make it even more stronger. Till next time, I wish you all the very best.